Warwick, welcome.
Thank you, my brother.
Good. Rosemary, she's now connecting the audio. Zillion, welcome. Mrs. Rosemary, welcome. Didi, welcome. Left with 2 minutes. So enjoy the music at the background. This is just to relax you. Alice, welcome and congratulations. Hillary, welcome. Beautiful Tina, welcome. Today is Sunday, so just relax. After the training, we are going to shake our body, right? In this our business is always work and happiness. Elder Uluwadari Samuel, welcome. Good evening. Mabusi, welcome. Cannabis Chief, welcome. Mr. Orton Patterson, I can see you. Welcome. Nerina, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me pause the music. It's time, and we want to start exactly on our time. So, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joseph Amawarden, and it's a privilege to have all of you here tonight, in the afternoon, or in the morning, wherever you are calling in from. Today is our special Sunday training. And today we have a special guest in our midst. A lady who I've been admiring for so long because of her successes in this business. This lady, she is a lover of God, right? She is a wife and a mom of 3. She is a lawyer also by profession and a business student. She is a passionate networker. She also loves to empower people, and she is a go-getter. Today we have her in our midst, and she is going to train us, at the same time empower us to take our business to another new level. Are you ready for her? If you are ready for her, please type 1. If the comments are not coming, the ones are not coming, I will not allow her to train us. I'm just watching the number of people who are typing. Those that are not typing, I have a way of muting them, and they will not see and they will not hear anything. Anyway, it's a privilege to have this lady in our midst. A 50K affiliate, right? Achieving that 50K rank, it involves a lot of activity. And as I have laid out, she has all those qualities. So if you don't have your pen and paper, please get them ready, because we have this lady and she's ready to walk us through the Sunday special edition. And you know the name? Her name is Muyeni. Muyeni, please, if you are there, our audience are ready to welcome you and to listen to you with a rapt attention. Please, my dear sister, unmute yourself and please train us. We are ready to listen to you. Over to you.
Wow, hello, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for getting me on board. Thank you so much.
Let me also tell you something. Over here in Ghana and Nigeria and all over the family of MDC, you have a lot of admirers.
Aww.
Right? You have a lot of admirers, so just prepare yourself for all of them. Over to you.
Oh, thank you. I'm so very happy to be here, to be in your midst today. Okay, that happened. What's this? StreamYard is here. Yeah, it's sharing. Jesus is Lord. Where is the Zoom? Samuel, please now. Hello. Okay, let me log out and come in again because I can't hear you. All right, I'll do that now. Jesus Christ. We are just shining for me. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. is um if you have any question, you have to type. I don't know what happened. I've been here quite early enough so that things like this will not happen. Apologies for that. All right, so I'm just going to be sharing my screen now. Okay, let me do this. Share screen. Okay, that's lovely. All right. Apologies. I don't know what happened. Technology sometimes do what it knows how to do best. All right. So everyone, my name is Yeni Asan, and I'm so happy to be here today. And this is what I really love to talk about because this is this is the life of your business. This is why you are here. And the reason why I have chosen a cob, or say maize, for some people that's what they call it, is because I will need to open this so I can be able to see people since I can't hear you. Quite funny. Bear with me. All right. So the reason why I've chosen a cob, it shows duplication. It shows plentiful, abundance. You would never see a corn come on its own. It comes with its family and friends. So everything is laid out there. And that is why I've chosen this as, what the picture it's all about. All right. As much as it's very, very important for us, we here at My Daily Choice, to be very key into what we believe in, key into making sure we are compliant, key into ensuring we do everything, in our best capability to make sure, we stand firmly as a fantastic affiliate of the company. So be that as it may, it brings me to when we are talking about duplication. So duplication is an absolute cornerstone of success when it comes to network marketing. If I am not duplicating, I'm not doing anything. I know we do have what we call, I hope everybody here understand when we say, we have 8 ways of making money in the business. And first of all, we talk about retail. Yes, some people that is their forte, but when we're talking about building a team, when we talk about sharing and pouring myself into somebody else, that is the whole essence of this duplication. I normally make the best use of example. A good one is McDonald's. I'm sure some parts have McDonald's, because I'm sure everybody comes from, we are all from different places. McDonald's would repeat the same thing. Obviously, so many people do that now, but they repeat the same thing. You go to a McDonald's store and you get the exact service. So if I come to England, I get the exact service. If I go to France, I get a similar exact. I may have a little bit of variation in the food, but the very key one is very key. So, but when I do that, it makes me make money while sleeping. That is the title. That is the whole essence. I sleep, I make money while sleeping. Yes, I've put in the work at some point. So a network marketing that does not duplicate is doomed to fail. So how to duplicate? So for instance, if I talk about the network market, a network marketer, let's say a new network marketer, you know, is like a prospect, and then is saying something like, the prospect was saying that I'd like to discuss an idea with you of how to become a business owner. And then, you're saying, yes, that sounds good, but are you making money? Obviously, most of us that are in this business, when we first started, we got that question. Somebody asked us, are you making money? And you just joined. You practically joined maybe yesterday, or it's your first month, or it's your second month, and they are asking you that question. So how should the network marketer respond to this? I would love to actually hear some views, because I happen to be I like to interact while I'm but let's say the technology tonight said no. So I'll just go straight into it. So, but the wrong response that is very common, very, very common, is yes, I'm making 1,000 a month. And obviously, you need to put there's MDC disclaimer. I should be, they don't want you releasing such statements. But sometimes you find yourself just wanting to hype the thing and then you say it. You kind of just put that information there. And it's great to look at this. So why is this wrong? It's quite simple. It's not duplicatable because a new someone that I just joined the business, or very excited, come and see what I'm offering, blah blah blah. And then you're asking, okay, so how much have you sold? And then you want to be saying the amount of money your upline is earning, who's been in the business for God knows how long. Now they're going to know you're lying. So the new network marketer cannot duplicate that. They can't repeat that process. So that makes it not duplicatable. So, but this is the right answer. The correct response would be my upline team has been incredibly successful. They have spent so amount of money. They are in this kind of range because you can't actually give that amount. So you're just starting. Now that is duplicatable. If you introduce someone into the business as well, they will be able to say that. So you use the exact technique, and that's what comes to duplication. So this is where the nitty-gritty is actually. This is the real story of just that brief info of what duplication is and how we duplicate. And the best way to actually, especially for newbies, because I have a heart for new affiliates. They coming into the business and not knowing where around how to juggle, and then you are able to hold their hands and see them bloom in the next couple of months, saying thank you. That's the best feeling ever. Where you didn't give up on them. Some people say that, although sometimes some of us don't have time for, keep chasing people. I hardly do. I will tell you, be consistent, be focused, be determined, because that's what keeps you in business. That's what keeps you duplicating. I can't be duplicating when I am the same person introducing CBD, the same person introducing Forever Living, the same person introducing every other kind of product. I can't duplicate like that. I'm a retailer. I'm just buying here because I have one downline. His job, his job is he loves anything natural health. So he will buy something from here, something from there, something, and then he said he's creating his own shop. Now that's his dream. You get it. But it won't leave that, it doesn't create any form of sustainability. And what I love about my daily choice, you see, the way the residual income has been stated, it is you put in the work and you get paid again and again. Yes, it's common feature among network marketing companies, but there's a way my daily choice conversation plan beats the rest. There's a way it sorts you out that you know what to do if you understand it and apply the principle, and then you keep going. So my first form of duplication is to teach my downlines what I have been doing. And the first thing, have I been buying monthly? Am I a product of the products? Can I wake up? Can someone wake me up in the middle of the night and I will be able to explain what one of the product can do for me with passion because it worked for me or it worked for someone I know? So if I am buying monthly, which is fantastic, and let me tell you what I tell you about this buying monthly. Buying monthly in some countries is automatic, the one we call Autoship. Buying monthly in some countries, you have to do it manually, but it's fine. Any way it is, you are buying monthly. And then when you buy monthly, you are also saying to my daily choice, I am active to get paid for the next 30 days. I am active to get paid. Let me tell you what I break down what buying monthly means. You see, this auto ship thing, it's not something you should run away from. It's not something you should be scared of. It's not something you should keep saying, I don't want any business that I have to be paying things monthly or buying monthly, because you just shot yourself on the foot. I tell people, you see, it's a new month. The volume I had last month turns to zero. Why? Because there has to be an opening profit and loss account, opening balance sheet for the month of August. It's like me having my shop and saying, how much did I earn for the month of August? So I see my Autoship as my rent to be able to use my website to get paid. So that is what, if I understand it in that format very well. Now, another fantastic way of sealing that Autoship on being able to do it. One, I make sure I have been focused, consistent, and determined. I have been posting. I have been calling people. I have been doing everything I can. Then when they come on my page, they know what I do. By this time next year, when they come on my page, I am still doing what they know they saw last year. By this time the following year, I'm still saying the same thing. You have some people come to you and tell you, I have been watching you for the past 2 years, because I got that a lot. I'm ready now. I think you are not a scam. So how much is it? How do I get it? So if I have decided to travel to be interested in the nearest flashy one, I would have missed that person. Now, let me tell you the bad part of the whole story. It means I have actually planted and worked and sold for somebody else, because that person will see somebody else selling the same thing and saying, is it not what that person was saying? Go back and find out that, oh, she's doing something else. And then go back there. It means I have sown for somebody else to reap. That's not my thing. If I'm somewhere, I tell people now, you newbies, I mean, for those who are new affiliates, if you are in here and you have, let's say you've been in the business 2 months now, whatever made you to stay in this business for 2 months, going into 3, then you must get a reward for your time. You must. It's a must. So even if you've not sold a thing, the fact that your time has been spent calling, doing adverts or posting, then you have to give yourself a full year. Give yourself the next 18 months. The fact that you have spent that time, that time, you can't have it back. We have been speaking for some few minutes now. Our cells have grown. We can't have it back as young as it was 20 minutes ago. We can't. So I need to get paid. So coming back to buying monthly, if I don't buy monthly, then I can't teach who I'm bringing into the business to buy monthly, because I don't believe in it. I've stopped my business. So now this brings me back into the best of all. As in, I have never seen a company decide that, what should we do for this particular market, this African market? And then they created the 3 months and the 6 months. Wow. That's a powerful tool you have right there. Don't complain about the money. So let me tell you a trick I use with the bi-monthly. Then you can use the same thing with this one. So let's say I'm 2 months in the business now. I'm even new. If you're new, you want to be very consistent, like I said. But if you are not new, or let's say you're 2 months on, what you want to, let's say you sold to one person your first month, it's your 3rd month, and that person bought 1 bottle of CBD oil. You want to go back to that person at the beginning of the month. Hi, how are you doing? I'm just checking on you. Meanwhile, you also have called them way like a week or 2 after to check on them. You just don't want to sell product, and then, and in the case of sprays, the same thing. Especially when you are dealing with this, everybody knows this, I have a lot of favorites anyway when it comes to sprays. But you see this particular one, if you know you do presentations, if you know you are into PowerPoints, even at work, you're studying, make sure you don't do with, you don't go without the brain spray. The brain spray works like, it's a seller for students if you don't know. I've been tired. You just take your brain spray before you, as a leader, you have to have brain spray before any presentation. You are sharp, you focus, everything is up on there. So because I have this, I have already called you. How are you feeling? Because I know I've used it. I know within 5 to 10 seconds, you would have something in yourself that tells you that the brain spray is working. I know by the time you are using it for the next 2-3 weeks, maybe normally you open the fridge, you forget why you opened it. Something somehow you begin to like, it looks like I don't say when I'm actually trying to converse. I don't say that anymore. Do you get that? So I'm able to now call you and ask you, you know, there's I'm just telling you, I'm just checking up on you if you're gonna need something again. Let's talk at the end of the month. And if it's those type of months where there are sales, you could say something like that. Or somehow you can even decide that I know when you buy three is about $69 when you buy three, and then you do it kind of looking like the buying one is more expensive than you buying three. Just being creative. So they already know that, okay, I will be finishing mine soon. Okay, it means that before the end of the month they will get paid. So you want to make sure your auto ship is at around the end of the month. So you are calling these customers. You're calling these customers. So by the end of the month, when you are saying hello, one or two will tell you, take my money, and you use the money to do your auto ship, because maybe you have your products that you haven't really used up. Because if you are using up your products, you want to buy more for yourself. Maybe this month was CBD, maybe next month is sprays, maybe the other month is the hairsprays, the mask. It could be anything. You want to make sure you are trying to use something. So when it now comes now to the 3 to 6 month auto ship, now the volume that gives you is what sets you on, that can actually make you, you can maintain yourself as well. And it's a win-win. So we have the 36 praise 300 BV, and then we have the 60 praise for 6 months. So it means I can buy 4 times in a year and keep getting paid. No company does that. Nah, no company. So I want to exactly do that and then teach my downlines to do the same. So when they are also talking about it, they are getting more people into that same area as well. So we are all winning together. You are sure of your binary for the next 3 months. And the same thing is what I'm teaching them. I'm duplicating myself. So I can also go as far as, so I've done that now. I can just set up, for those who are outside Africa, you set up your auto ship automatically, but remember to always change your whatever it is you're buying. So if you wanted let's say you got the sprays last month, and then this month is CBD, so you want to remember to change it, you do that. And then obviously the loyalty rewards is there. I don't know which company does that as well as of now, that pays you kind of rewards for you being loyal, buying something monthly. I know for Africa, there are, I think, 8%. For outside is 30% in rewards. So that's something I get from actually making sure I am doing my auto ship. I'm on point with my auto ship. Now, why is it very, very important? Because this is my binary. So if I'm not interested in actually doing my auto ship, I have just said I am not interested in having my monthly pay. I am just okay with the jump start. It means I have cut short 7 other ways, because the 7 other ways is linked to the binary. So if I'm talking auto ship, I'm talking binary. If I'm not teaching someone how to do it as well, I have just deprived them of earning the monthly income. I've deprived them of being able to strategize and see how they can increase their salary. It's like a salary that keeps increasing monthly, because I'm doing my job. I'm teaching others. I'm getting paid my time for teaching others to do the same. So it forms as my residual. It's my monthly income. This is the life of my business. If I kill the binary, kill AutoShip, I have just killed the business. All I have done is to ensure that I'm just receiving jump starts, which is minute from the rest of it. So if we're saying 7 other ways is linked to the binary, why am I interested in only one? At this point, I remember, I think there was one time Eric Roy was saying something on his wall, the network marketing pro guy, and he was like, how much have you earned in your networking business? And people came, writing heavy money and all. But there was this guy that said, I've been in my business for 10 years. No, for 13 in total. And that was the third year running. But he has physically left the business 3 years prior to that. And what was he doing? He said because in the span of those 10 years, he was saving money for his own legacy, his own business. So by that 10th year, he started his own business. Obviously, it's not a network marketing company, it's something that had to do construction or something. So he started his own business. But guess what? He was still doing his autoship and was being paid every month for something he had done for the past. It's like pension. Now he was being paid $4,000 to $5,000 monthly for the past 3 years. Now that's what consistency does for you. That's what focus does for you. That's what you being on autoship, teaching others to do the same, will do for you. When you say, don't do autoship, don't buy, then what you have just done is also cut off your pension, except you don't believe this can actually do that. The truth is, it can do that if you take this business as your own. Sometimes most of us see the business as our upline's business. It's our upline because we feel, well, the upline is earning from me. We are all our own upline. So far, you can introduce the business to one person, you are a leader. So I see it as a franchise. I see it as my business. So even if my upline knows so, or my upline doesn't know as much, I want to create time out of no time to know that business for myself because I have dreams, I have goals, I have bills to pay. Yes, my upline can be earning from me. It doesn't matter. She did the work to get me into the business, and it's my job to do the same. So I keep going. I am on point with it. I am running with this autoship. I am running with the life of my business, and I would never stop it. So always remember that if I dare stop it, I have just shot myself on. I have said, and that's why most people who don't, most people who don't do that, what happens that they tend to leave the business on time. They tend to be attracted to other things as well. My own cup of tea of me staying in one business, because I'll be 3 years in this business in a few weeks' time. Very important thing for me is if I can just advertise a business and people can come in and buy, I don't have to be chasing people. I don't know which other business can do that for me. I don't. As at now, I don't know which other business because I have to explain. I have to. The good thing about our business is that the media has even done 70% of the job. All I need to tell you is Google whatever is wrong with you and CBD. So it even makes it much more easy for me. So if I don't have to, for instance, this morning I still got another call. Oh yeah, there is this new business, blah blah blah. I said thank you. Thank you for thinking of me. Thank you for you thinking of me when you heard about the opportunity and you thought it was something I needed to hear from. The truth is, I am so busy with my time that I can only build one network marketing business and do my other stuff because I can't be building here and building there. It can't work. It can't. So coming back to binary, if you don't do this, you and your downlines don't win. The whole leg crumbles. Your downlines, they are like, you see, it's not about, let me use this concept. They normally say children do what you do. They don't hear what you say, or they don't, they kind of will. She didn't know much, and I couldn't wait for her. I went online, 3 a.m. in the morning. I'm joining the US calls. I'm watching YouTube. I'm learning, practicing the same thing. Nobody taught me how to do my meetings. I learned everything myself. I was hungry. I wanted a change. So if I don't have a change, if I don't have that heart, that how hungry are you? Then there truly is no point. And then you see, at this kind of year, I would say this wonderful year, let me not call it another name. My daily choice is winning. Apart from me being an essential product, even if your job is still on point, it doesn't look like you're going to go off anytime soon. You want to make sure your time with my daily choice is well spent because you need that extra income. Nobody knows what will happen tomorrow. Now, what they are talking about right now is another wave is coming, and it means everybody's going to be sitting at home again. Some people don't even know what's going to happen to their jobs. You want to make sure you don't want your upline. Have you joined this meeting? Have you done your autoship? Have you know, baby? You know, because when it comes to job, she will get paid or he will get paid, whatever's work is done. As is as simple as that. Okay. All right. So the goal, I want to use a calendar to set up my okay, how do I want to do it this month? It's a new month. How do I want to what do I want this month? I need that calendar full of meetings. I need that calendar full of my next step. I need a goal for the month. I set my goal. Do I want to rank this month or do I want to make money? Because there are two ways. I can decide I want to rank. Okay, so how many people do I want to help to rank as well? Because it's not about me now, it's a team effort. So I want to help this person hit this particular volume, help that person. By the time I'm helping them, I find myself at my rank. It's very simple. So I want to set my goals. I want to start now. I want to make sure I'm doing my autoship now. I want to make sure I'm either on the 3 months or 6 months. I want to make sure I'm actually teaching my downlines. I'm teaching my affiliates, my colleagues that now is now. We need to do that autoship because that's what keeps us in business. I want to get talking to people. I want everybody that know me know that I am related to CBD. You get that? Because right now CBD is a relative because it's paying us. You get that? So I everything you see, you will be so very vast with either CBD or whatever product you're selling that they attach your name because they call me Yenny CBD in my church, for instance. I have accepted it. you know. So it's part of those. It's one of those things that you want to be known. You don't want to do it hiding. Why? It doesn't make sense. So I want to make sure I get people. I want to get talking to people. I want to make sure the contact on my list. I want to make sure I use online. I want to make sure I do anything I can, and I want to teach my team to do the same. If I don't teach my team to do the same, because we are not in competition, because my team is what makes me. If I don't help them, I can't be helped. Because the whole essence of this is I pull you up and I get paid for pulling you up. You get that? And the more people I pull up, the more people I get paid doing that for. Because trust me, it's not an easy job. I'm not saying all this is going to be easy peasy. There's going to be ups and downs, but that's business for you. That's what business is all about. There will be those days, but you just need to keep pushing. You need to keep that hustle flowing. So this brings me to, why are we in this business? Why did I join? Why is this okay, some of us may be here like, well, I joined because I like the products. For instance, I was one of those people. I used the products before I didn't just join. I joined like an affiliate, but I was a customer. Let's say that I keyed in my position. That's very key as well, because I understand networking. So when the thing got working for me, fine, you understand. But I was beating myself that, you know what, I could have just started flying with that. At that time, I just wasted time. I don't know who is in that category right now. Trust me, you are wasting time, because what's going to happen is that when you are actually really ready, somebody else has spoken to someone you are thinking about. Because this success loves speed and people are hungry. They are very hungry for success. So you don't want to waste your time getting people to know that this is what you do. So, that is on the one bit. Why am I here? I'm here maybe because I want another income, I want another income stream. I'm here because I'm not sure of what's going to happen to my job. I'm here because my friend says he's working. It's those kind of people I'm actually wanting to talk to right now. He's been working for my friend, and like, okay, and she's telling me to try it, and then because I'm in. So I am in, but I'm not fully in because I still don't believe in networking. I don't believe in, the multi-level thing, calling people, chasing people all around. I don't have time for that, or I don't have the energy. Mm-hmm. It's you I'm talking to right now, actually. The truth is, you don't really have to have the energy. If you come into My Daily Choice, our MDC Genius will do that for you. That's your app. Just link it up with your contact and let that thing sort it out for you. Is it the website links we have, the landing pages? Can you just post that thing? The only thing it's asking you is to let people know that this is what I do. Do you get that? That's all you need to do. You don't need to really, really hustle yourself. Now, when the money starts to come, when it starts to drop little by little, just have patience and keep going. But what's going to happen is you are going to be stronger than whoever brought you in, because you are the type that came from unbelief to like, I can't believe it, and then it changes the whole scenario. And then you won't let the person sleep. Then you are the type that will be calling. So wait. So if I call this person, or if I get this rank, or if those are the people that can even tell you by so year they are super affiliates. They have mapped it out. So they went from the unbelief to I can't believe it. I can't, this is beyond me. So, and then they just reframe themselves and put their all in. You want to put your all in. Stop, don't, because if you don't, somebody else will come. I remember, Amaka, yeah, there was a time um we left one business thinking, well, they didn't do us this, there was something they didn't do. Don't be bothered about what MDC corporate is doing. Just face because the system only knows what you put in, and then it pays you. Okay, we learned that very well. And we left that business thinking, the company did it, they didn't do that. And one of our friends too, that we were in that very first business together, she entered that business and she cleared out like 50K in 4 or 5 weeks. And then this girl, because she was just spreading it all around. So we now looked at ourselves like, what have we just done? What have we just done? So we left the business. The people who wanted the product went to her. We just sold and she just reaped, plus our own set. So that is why I'm very, very key when it comes to you staying in where you are. I would always say that in any meeting I am. Sow your seed, water it. It's watering season. It may not show up immediately. There may not be sunshine today. There may be flood tomorrow, but just keep going. You're going to make this. It's going to happen at some point. So, in order not to take too much of your time, because I know I can keep talking. So this brings me to me telling you that, you see, I know some cases it could be about the money to invest in the business. I just taught you a style, what they call OPM, other people's money. I find a buyer. I use the buyer to do my Autoship. I use the buyer to get my business going, or I get some other people because I want it. Now, meaning because I don't have the money doesn't mean I can't do it. But if I have a willing heart, things will work out and fall in place. You get that? So I want to leave you with this. Let's make sure we wake up that life of our businesses. We want to do that Autoship. We want to either get on those. We want to duplicate ourselves. We don't want to outsmart the system, because most of us, that is what we like to do. If you don't follow the simple principle, you find yourself by the wayside. So I want to make sure I am in alignment and I'm doing exactly. I can be stylish. I can, do some so far it's compliant in order to get my business, because it's my business. But at the end of the day, um, you know, I'm on point and I'm winning. And that's all that matters. So thank you very much for listening. So this brings me to the end of the presentation. I don't know why I can't hear you. It's really painful. I'm just going to lose. Sajo, can you talk, please? I don't know what happened. Oh, look at that. I can't hear you. This is painful. Very, very painful. I may actually come out, because I don't know, you may want to have a chat with the team. I may come out, sign out as in totally put off, come back in. I will do that so that I can be able to hear you. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. I'll be back soon. All right. Apologies everybody for those who are hearing me. Please try and get on the Zoom. I have to switch this off because it looks like it's the reason why it's affecting me being able to hear people on the Zoom. So it didn't work out today. I'm sorry. All right. I hope Sajo actually recorded it. I think he did. I'll find a way to get it and put it on the group. All right, cheers. So I'll be closing it now.